YouTube, this is Jim Depth 1128, and today with a review of a sort of old phone. This is the Galaxy S2, but it's a great alternative if you don't want to spend a lot of money but you want a good smartphone. And it has a great camera. So here, let's take a look at it. We have our front-facing camera with the 2 megapixel, some sensors, and we have our earpiece. We have a menu, home, our back and search buttons, and we have a 4.5.2 inch screen with a pixel density of 206 pixels per inch. And the bottom we have our micro USB charging port, as well as our mic. We have on the right side we have a power button. That's it. On the top we have a headphone jack and a mic. And we have a volume rocker. On the back we have our 8 megapixel camera with a LED flash, which is really good for a older phone. So if you like getting pictures on a smartphone, this is a good smartphone camera. And we have our power button. So let's take a look on the back, the side. I'm going to take off the back. We have our regular, it uses a regular SIM, T-Mobile, as well as the SIM card, a span of up to 48 gigabytes. It comes in 1632 with 1 gig of RAM and an 8 gigabyte SD card included. It says, and it says 32 gigs, up to 32 gigs, as well as our 850 milliamp battery, and as well as a speaker. So let's take a look at the actual device side. But this is how it looks like when the Galaxy S3 is when it was made. But this is how it looks now. This is the Galaxy S3. Now it's running the same software as the Galaxy S3. You can unlock it from the outside. And the icons are the same. So see. And the screen just looks really good. With only 206 pixels per inch. And you can unlock still camera from it. And pictures are really good. As well as Google, email, and phone. So let's unlock it. As well, we have 4.1.2 running on this now since they got updated. So you got great software now. So it's not the newest, but it's still good. So you can ask Google questions now, Google Now. Like, what's the weather like today in Atlantic City? It should go faster, probably, because it's connected to Wi-Fi. And I'm in a room that's not far away from the Wi-Fi. Well, it should go faster, but that should work. But this is really nice. Let's look at the camera. We're going to take a picture of this. Here we have just going to take a picture of the box. As well, pictures come out good. Let's take a picture of the front-facing camera. Looks really good. And we're going to go to settings. You can get settings and shooting mode. You have single shot, panorama, so you can do a panorama. Oops, I exited out of the camera. But let's do a panorama. It's in single shot. Again, so let's put panorama. And let's do it again. And there you go. A panorama. And that's the panorama. Yeah. See? I did it too fast. So it should come out better. And as well, we have other modes such as Smile Shot. It smiles, so it captures smiles. As well, we have cartoon, as you can see, like paper. Cartoon. Turn your photo into a cartoon, so let's just take a picture of this. Processing. And there's your picture. So, great device to have if you want now, it's a good phone. So if you don't want to get the GS4, but it looks kind of like the GS4, but a little thicker and smaller, but it's still good good in the hand and everything. So you do widgets. You get everything like the GS4 does in the GS3. You can have this Google search. Here's like Google search. You get this one, and there's the one that Samsung has there, as well as some other Google Play and other stuff with it. As well, you get a lot of widgets. So this is like 9 pages of widgets, and it was already preloaded on here. And we're gonna go to apps, and then you get a lot of apps. Some are T-Mobile's. You get that game with it, but you have to download another 512 megabytes. You get calendar, camera, the basic stuff, Google, and internet. But I don't know about Chrome. I think you do get Chrome on here. I don't think so, but you can just download that. And mobile hotspot, this folder's already created with Google Voice, search voice, and with their voice command. But I don't know if it has S voice. Maybe it's this, voice talk. I didn't play around with this too much. Samsung voice, maybe, yeah. Good.
Say what you would like to do. You can always say cancel.
And I don't know. Works, and you can do the menu. That's like create a folder. Home, and you hold home. You get your recent apps. You can swipe apps away. So, like on the Nexus devices already have a whole dedicated button to that. As well, you can get to Google, and you can create music. You get to your music, as well as trash can, deleting, as well as search. Search takes you, the whole search, it takes you to S voice, voice talk, S voice, and that's pretty much it on the Galaxy S2. Thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Till next time, bye.